Shalom. It's your brother Azaria. I'd like to start off by giving all praise, glory, honor, and respect to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, the true leaders of the nation of Israel set up on the earth to teach today. Salutations to the Akim around the four corners of the globe, preaching his word with truth, sincerity, and with all charity. To you brothers, I'd like to say, Shalom. I just got a scripture today I'd like to go into out of 2 Chronicles, chapter 9. I'm going to start at the top, read down to verse 6. It says, this is 2 Chronicles, chapter 1. This is 2 Chronicles, chapter 9, verse 1. And when the queen of Sheba heard of the fame of Solomon, she came to prove Solomon with hard questions at Jerusalem, with a very great company, and camels that bear spices and gold and abundance and precious stones. And when she was come to Solomon, she communed with him of all that was in her heart. So she basically came to try Solomon. She came to test him. And this is verse 2. And Solomon told her all her questions, and there was nothing hid from Solomon which he told her not. And when the queen of Sheba had seen the wisdom of Solomon, and the house that he had built, and the meat of his table, and the sitting of his servants, and the attendance of his ministry, and their apparel, his cupbearers also, and their apparel, and his essence, by which he went up into the house of Yahweh, there was no more spirit in her. So she was wooed. She was wooed off the breakdown. She's like, damn, these niggas stealing. She was wooed. Verse 5. And she said to the king, it was true. Salaki, it was a true report which I heard in my own land, of thine acts and of thy wisdom. Howbeit, I believed not their words until I came, and my eyes had seen it. And behold, the one half of the greatness of thy wisdom was not told me, for thou exceedest the fame that I heard. And the point was verse 5 and verse 6, man. Because she basically just gave him the breakdown like, man, I heard all this, I heard all these things, but I ain't believe it. I didn't see this with my eyes. And that was the point. That was the main reason why I brought it out. Because a lot of people is not going to believe. A lot of people don't believe us. They want to see an actual miracle happen in front of their face. They want to see us do some miraculous, godly thing that only the Most High himself or Yahweh Shai can do. But I mean, now is not that time. Because in Hebrews 11:6 it say, without faith it is impossible to serve him. In the first verse of that chapter, that same chapter, it tell you what faith is. It's the things hoped for but not seen. I believe that's how to put it. Let me just grab it real quick. Here we go. This is Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. And that's the point. Where is it at? Nah. Basically, it's another scripture saying basically, if you see the things, there's no need for the hope. But that's the point, man. The Most High is basically he dealing with the faithful at this moment, man. He trying to see who got the faith, man. Who gonna actually believe on him, and that's what you gotta pray to get built up in the faith, man. Have a stronger faith, man, to believe what he say, man. Because ultimately, if you don't believe, then you doing this in vanity, vain. It's all in vain, man. You doing it for no reason. Because eventually you gonna fuck yourself over, not believe. Like when Yahweh Shai had told Peter to come out to him, man, on the water. And he basically said if you had the faith of a mustard seed, you would have kept going. You would have been. He'd still been walking on the water, man. Cause at that time, as soon as he stopped believing, that's when he started to fall under. I believe it was Peter. I had to go back and read Shalakia. Shalakia if I'm wrong, Shalakia. But I believe it was Peter. But that's the deal, man. A lot of people don't have faith. But in the day of thy power, the people will be willing, man. I think that's Psalms 110 and 3. Or 103 and 10. I have to check and see. Yeah, man. Because, that's just how the Lord set it up. Because it's ultimately not for everybody. If it was for everybody, everybody would be doing it. But it's as simple as it gets. Yes, this is Psalms chapter 110, verse 3. Thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power, and the beauties of holiness from the womb of the morning thou hast the dew of thy youth. But the point was the people should be willing in the day of thy power because they'll see it. A lot of people, some people believe, but they just need that little push to get them in. Like, everybody had that, man. And my personal experience, man, my little push was, it was Sabbath and I was supposed to be, when my pops tried to get me to work. And I knew we wasn't supposed to work on the Sabbath, and I kept praying to the Lord, man. And he delivered me out of the situation. And I'm like, yeah, I know it's real, bro. I'm like, yeah, bro. Because I just prayed 3 times, bro. He ain't had no reason to take me home. He was just like, yeah, come on, I'll take you home. I'm like, damn. Well, now let's pray it again. Yeah, bro, spirit cold, man. Spirit is cold. Hey, but with that, I like to give all praise, glory, honor, and respect due unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. I like to give double honors to BL, the apostles, the great millstone, the true leaders of the nation of Israel set up on the earth to teach today, and salutations to the Akim around the four corners of the globe, pushing his word with truth, sincerity, and with charity. To you, brothers, I like to say, Shalom.